Hey there, welcome back to the table. So after that brief interlude of explaining how to create your own race, let's go ahead and continue our game here. And just a recap, we're actually doing quite well. We got ourselves a pretty nice chunk of the galaxy. I don't know if that's 25%, but it's a nice little chunk. Um, we're probably as big as any other empire. Maybe this one's bigger than us. The OG Nolox Corporation, which we're actually friendly with. What is, I think, amazing about this game is other than that, the Conet that formed, the Mongolian Conet there's really not a lot of warmongers in this game. And when you play your game, I don't think you're going to get as lucky. We finished a bunch of worlds, so we're going to go ahead and get those colonized. So I'm just going to go right down the list here. So that was 3, 4, and 5. Like at this point, I don't even care. I'm just sending out the colony ships, and off we go. We're trying to get this to 2400 because that's when the end game is going to happen. Here you can see we have Ring World B. We're filling it up with industrial segments, which means we're going to do a heavy hit on our moats. And so I have 3 buildings going here. And then once it gets to 10, we'll do some chemical plants to get our moats produced. We can produce another tradition. So now, did we already finish the diplomacy one? Wow, we did. We went through that one quick. Okay, so we got one final one. I don't know. Harmony, as you can see, the food and mineral upkeep goes down. Not always bad, because the food and minerals are, of course, important. Stability goes up. Edict capacity, it's not a bad one. The time it takes for your unemployed leaders to demote to a lower stratum is reduced. This one's actually not a bad one. Domination is just not my way of playing. That 20% admin capacity is pretty good, but a lot of this is like armies and soldiers. This one is my style of playing, except it's not that good. I mean, you do get 2 extra star bases. Your upkeep goes down, but like most of these bonuses, like these 2 here are good, but these 3 are not. If you're in a defensive war, you get bonuses, but that's all this does, is for defensive. This is Orbital Bombardment. Your war exhaustion is lower. Okay, that's probably not so bad. And then your stronghold does stuff. We didn't even build the stronghold. Star bases and defense platforms have hit points and damage increased, which is pretty good. The way I play, I do rely on star bases. I know some people talk about how star bases are crap and you can do everything with just your fleets. My issue is your fleets can't be everywhere at once. You do have a naval capacity, and I mean, my naval capacity is up a little higher right now, but my fleet capacity is at 237. And I want them all to be together right now. Like, to break them up into smaller, fleets is putting me at danger that I actually might lose a battle if I do that. Let's see. Monthly food. Habitability. Well, we got terraforming, so that sort of removes the need for this. We don't even do resettlement. I don't know if I need the free building slot. So it's between this one and this one. Okay, and then like this one, just for your knowledge, code breaking would be +1. And then you get +1 encryption, which makes it harder for them to crack you. Your hostile operation difficulty. So it makes their operations more difficult by 1. And they have to pay 10% more. So these 2, since the AI doesn't really do much to you, these 2 aren't even helpful in a game right now. And then here, we gain 10 intel on an empire that's spying on us. Again, not very helpful. Here we can crack codes better, and our operation skill is +2. And we have a 50%. Like, it's not even that great. But if you're playing a multiplayer game, I can definitely see how somebody would want to do it. I'm going to go ahead and do unyielding make my star bases a little more powerful. That does give us 2 more star bases we can build, so I don't have to worry too much there. And for example, I built this star base and didn't even like beef it up. I'm not gonna build one, but we'll at least research it, get it out of the way.
Initiating communications.
Because they just built a new branch office. They're making good money off of us, that's for sure. I'm gonna get that up. Our scientist died. Okay, he was helping us with our research. Ooh, what's this one? Arrested development. His leadership gain is minus 1,000. Holy cow. We'll go ahead and do that one. And we gotta have him assist again. He's in this. Because that is him, right?
Establishing colony.
Yes, that is. Alright, we just did another ring world section. So we're just humming along here with the ring world. So let's get another colony ship going. Section C. And then let's do the final section. Meanwhile, we got this one going, our Strategic Coordination Center. Let's extend our deal. This gives us more fleets. We're going to do this. Get us some more alloys. This one, we've been waiting to get to 10.
Technology discovered. Initiating communications.
Let's do another starbase.
Initiating communications. Technology discovered.
We actually are full up on energy credits. We'll go ahead and buy 5,000 of those. Alright, so our Federation is not quite at level 2. Once we start getting into higher levels, we can go in and mess with the laws and make the laws more in our favor. Because we have more power than everybody else. See, our resolutions, well, that resolution failed, but we keep trying to get them into our confederacy, or federation, I mean, and these other people are voting no, but we're going to make it so we can outvote them.
Technology
Alright,
discovered.
our coordination center, I believe, finished. So here we go. Our naval capacity is plus 50, so that's what makes this so good. Our starbase capacity was plus 2, so now we can make 2 more of those. We're allowed 4 more defensive platforms, and the sublight speed is 5%. And this is, I think, this is everywhere. And we're just going to keep upgrading it. And you can see our naval capacity went up by 1. And then our Soul Shipyard, we did build the Juggernaut thing. So let's make a Juggernaut, as you can see right here. But before we do that, like we always do, we got our ion cannon, which, by the way, will take up, I don't remember how many, but it takes up like 6 to 10 slots on a, so you could build one of these ion cannons on, instead of building platforms, defensive platforms, it'll take like 6 defensive platform spots, and you can build one ion cannon instead, which is this big behemoth that does 293 damage at a range of 250. So, you know, like I said, you could build 20 defensive platforms, or you could build 10 defensive platforms and one ion cannon. It's like that kind of concept. Alright, so let's make a new one. Get rid of the auto. And look at this. We got a focused arc emitter, an X weapon. So we can either do a tachyon lance or a giga cannon. Now, here's the thing. Like, this one has no negatives. It penetrates shield and armor, and there's no negatives. Whereas this one, you know, it's minus 25% to armor. This one's minus 50% to shield. So I don't blame them for putting 2 of these here. That makes total sense. And then for the hangar, we can use our flagella, which does 40 damage, or our strike craft. So that's interesting how they're both very similar. You can use these guys as strike craft. I didn't realize that. Phase disruptor in the medium, gamma laser, and you can see this is a Gauss cannon. I actually really like the way they built this. This is really good. Shield capacitor increases shield hit points by 10%, and then tons and tons of shields and armor. I mean, this thing truly is a juggernaut. Strike command. Since it's got all these things, let's see, defensive, like you do orbital bombardments. This makes our strike craft do more damage. Here we go. Yeah, and we went the carrier. So this thing is basically your aircraft carrier. I love it. I think this is a great design. And then you're only allowed to build one. See, you can't build. Empire can only have one juggernaut. So this is going to be like the cream of our crop. It's going to take 3,000 days to complete. And off we go.
Complete.
And we can make another fledgling dragon. Why not? Those dragons rock. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and do a sapient AI. I think as long as you let the robots have full civil rights and you don't try to suppress them, they don't really rebel against you. And here you can see my moats are starting to go down. I have 12,000 of them right now, but that is to be expected.
Establishing colony.
Because my ring world
Technology discovered.
is completing all these segments, which is definitely, every segment has a 2 on the moats, but once this gets to 10, we should be good to go.
Establishing colony.
We got commercial, alloy, civilian industries. Let's build a gene clinic. Get that.
Technology discovered.
And then our governor is getting a plus 15%. I'm assuming that our jerk got elected again. Yep, he did. Increase the damage.
Initiating communications.
Energy credits are full again. We're going to go ahead and buy some of those too. Okay, they want to declare war against these people. I'm going to vote no. so there is something to show you, though. Out of all these things, I never showed you the expansion planner, largely because I don't use it. But what it's trying to show is, like, these are all your districts that are available on a planet that you can still, build districts on. And these are the different bonuses. So if you're trying to decide, like, where are we going to, build a colony or whatnot, these are all the planets that are out there. So, like, for example, this one's a tomb world, which is here, and you can see I'm terraforming it right now. So I don't use it very often, but that's one. The other one, though, that does get used is claims. And the way claims works is, here's all the enemy empires. So let's say, like, these are the guys that they keep voting for us to declare war on, these guys right here. So I can put a claim on this. I hit the plus sign here. It's going to cost me 50 influence, which I have a lot of now. But now I have a claim on that empire. So if I ever declare war on them, and then we go to negotiate peace, I'm allowed to take this territory. If you don't put a claim, you can't take it. And so some government types give you a discount to the claim cost. Other government types let you, or prevent you from doing claims unless it's a defensive war. Like here you could see I'm getting a 25% penalty to my cost because the hostile claims protection of target. So I think it's because I have all these agreements with them. But like I can come along and take their whole empire and say I want all this, right? And then that's going to cost me this many claim points or influence points, and I think I'm out of points. So right here you can see 775 out of my 876. If I hit this button and then all these become claims of mine, that gives me a casus belli to declare war on them. And then on top of it, they get notified. So they know that we're gearing up for war. So if I wanted to, I could do that. And then the next time the Federation says, hey, we want to attack these guys, I could agree. I'm just letting you know because I don't want you to miss out on that part of the game. I mean, going to war is as simple as, yeah, they have ships coming at you, you have ships going at them. I mean, it's not that exciting. It's similar to what I did when I wiped these guys out. It's just that they actually fight back. Whole bunch of diplomacy going on. We don't have enough housing. That's an interesting situation there.
Initiating communications.
So now my starbase is, look, that starbase is worth 51k.
Spaceport under attack.
Alright, so this system's under attack. So here you can see you need to be at least a level of Citadel to build those. Ooh, they got 2.3 thousand. That's actually a big fleet. They're going to wipe me out there.
Initiating communications. Mining station lost.
So they're saying, even with all my protection,
Mining station lost.
that's pretty crazy.
Mining station lost.
Yeah, they're going nuts.
Spaceport lost. Engaging enemy fleet.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and let the defensive platforms get built here. I have enough starbase strength that I could try to upgrade some more starbases to protect the trade routes here. Because you can see the trade routes are still dealing with some issues. We got it mostly clear, but here and here are problems, and there. So the prudent thing to do is, if I'm not going to build a starbase like this, I should at least build these. 6, 7. Let's go to this one. So if they, those pirates spawn, we're at least going to
colony.
be able to fend them off.
Technology discovered.
Alright, we're going to continue our deal.
Colony established.
Let's get a couple extra starbases going there. Alright, so a couple of things. Our paragear. I'm trying to keep the game going because I want to get to the end here. This starbase,
Communications.
we're gonna... I need 4 slots, which I have. Oh, I'm missing 4 slots, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'll pause this for a bit. So we're gonna kill 1, 2, 3, 4. So 19 out of 27, that's 8 slots that are available. So this thing takes 8 slots. So we're going to build it. Costs 2,000 alloys. We're going to build an ion cannon. That'll fill those 8 slots, and then we're going to upgrade the rest to the top of the line. And let's see. This was at 51,000. Let's see where it ends up. And then our Athriga station, same deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't even have a citadel on this one. Change the law to centralization. I wish I could look this up. What does that do? So they want us to go to low. Yeah, I actually agree to that. Alright, so we moved it up to low, so that means we can actually contribute to the fleet. And our secession type, I am okay with that. I need to get to level 3 for this one. But I want... See, now if we do war declaration to majority vote, they can actually outvote me. Because I'm the only one that keeps saying no to the war. And invite members, I'm going to change that to majority vote. And I can call in favors if I want, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. And yeah. So now I should be able to invite these guys.
Complete. Log updated.
Alright, so we need a transport ship on the smuggler base. Where is... That's the smuggler base. We've had a transport ship like most of the game just sitting right here. Go ahead and assign him a leader.
Establishing colony.
So it failed. We still didn't get majority bumps. Alright, so we got 22 districts here.
Construction complete.
Gonna build some mining districts.
Special project complete.
We're gonna go ahead and get some farming ones. We're gonna get at least 3 of these, and then we'll do 6 of those. We're gonna just make this a nice balanced colony. Commercial. Get some civilian industry going. Let's get a mining boost and a food boost.
Initiating communications.
Alright, so we hit level 10 here. This one, we're just going to start producing 3 types of minerals. We fully restored this. So now we can colonize part D. So our ring world, as you can see, we have A, B, and C. So B was nothing but these. A is nothing but research. So we got some options here. This one is really just trade value and bureaucrats. We can do a food one, which will guarantee that we never ever have a food problem again. Or we can do another one of these, because it looks like we're still not producing enough. But I think the issue there is if you go to World B, we only have 4 pops. So there's 52 open jobs that once this thing starts to populate, we're going to be fine. The gene clinics, of course, is one of the things helping me there. We can also build a clone vat, but that does consume 30 food, although we have plenty of food at the moment. But we could do this to try to get the population up as quick as we can. I'm not worried about that. So for Zone C, this is going to be Farming Central. And we're going to put a food processing facility, and then hydroponic farms. And then one thing to keep their amenities going. Actually, that last one, instead of a commercial zone, we're going to build a gene clinic. That gives them amenities as well, but then also boosts their reproduction. We'll put it up at the top. We got another colony here, more stuff. We'll go ahead and do industrial. Make a gene clinic.
Complete.
And bing and bing. So we got that going, and we want to go back to, where's our other one? This megastructure, our Dyson sphere. We're going to go ahead and spend 10 grand on that. And I got basically 2 megastructures going here that are like 10 grand each, and I'm finally low on alloys. And I can always go in and buy some. Right, so these guys also have a moat. So we're going to be really low on moats very soon. We're already at a -4. So as soon as this gets to 10, this is going to be nothing but moats.
Initiating communications. Colony founded.
When this finishes, all of these will be upgradable. We still have 13 slots here.
Technology discovered. Technology discovered.
Alright, so our coordination center.
Construction complete.
And you can see our naval capacity just going through the roof because we're getting a plus 100 now. I don't even have enough to continue.
Establishing colony. Colony founded. Initiating communications.
Okay, so this one, they're going to outvote me on this one because I'm going to vote no, but we're now up to majority, I think. So with that being said, I probably need to start moving my fleets down. And my Juggernaut is still being produced, by the way. You can see that right there. And this station down here. This is going to take up a lot of my alloys.
Technology discovered. Ships upgraded.
Alright, so we're at 1,000 influence.
Initiating communications.
So I can only spend influence on these, or I can start making claims. So, for example, I don't think we're at war. If we were at war, something pops up down here. So what I could do with my influence is exactly what I suggested. Just come in, make some claims. Oh, I was turning them off, wasn't I? There we go. So that would help with the war situation. And I know I'm not going to get up to a citadel, but I'm going to go ahead and make a starbase down here. Okay, so some of our naval capacity is now to the Federation. So we can build Federation ships.
Initiating communications.
Right, we just finished our Juggernaut. There it is in all of its glory. The Juggernaut has its own shipyard. That's how insane the Juggernaut is. So the foundation of Kenjar Prime is the new president.
Technology discovered.
I wonder if that means I got my person back. Nope, I don't.
Colony established.
Alright, so we got our Ring World D done. I don't even know what to do. So I'm going to vote yes. We're going to end up going to war with these people just because they're warmongers. And there it is. Alright, so we got a war against the Bernathians. Oh. That's not against these guys. That's way over here. That's the Bernathians. These guys. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so let's take my fleet. We have one connection with them. Actually, no, two. We got this one here, this one here. Actually, we got a whole string of them. I'm going to need everything I have just to get there. And here's our Juggernaut. I need to get him over there too. They might have an advantage on us. I really only have this one starbase to defend. They could come up this way and take these. But this is our choke point. So they got to go through that starbase to get to the rest of us. And that's the idea.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Direct course to the Soyun system. Where the heck is Soyun? It's way down there. So you can see right there's our ion cannon.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Alright, so they got a 31,000 feet fleet. Yeah, that's the Soyun system. How am I in? Oh, I must have had a science ship or something down there.
Technology
So what's interesting is these guys are at war with them too. So you would think they'd be pouring across this border here. There's a border here. They share another couple borders there. Okay, before I get too distracted, I want to get this going.
Hostile fleet encountered.
So again, hostile fleet way down here. Right here. We're actually getting a battle. Ophelia Prime. That's one of ours. Oh, they're going through the wormhole. Oh no, I thought I built... Oh, I never built anything. This 510 versus 5,000, it's not gonna do anything. Okay, I gotta find my fleets. Where are they? Here's my Juggernaut. You need to head that way. My other fleets are heading towards the border. I'm okay with that. We can let those fleets go to the border. The Juggernaut's gonna try to go take on these jerks. And we need to... Currently, I don't have a use for that resource. So they came through. I guess, yeah, they're there. They're battling. There we go. They just won. That's why that system was becoming such a thing. Alright, we lost a scientist. These aren't super good, but we'll go ahead and take that one. Alright, so he's moving this way, which again, I must have made a starbase here. I did. It's a little stronger. I still don't think it's going to hold out. But we needed to hold enough because our Juggernaut is on his way. Yeah, they're winning pretty handily here. We did damage them a little bit. That 5,000 reduced some, but now it's right back up to where it was.
On our soil.
Oh, they're going after our planet already? Really? How do we have enemy troops on our... Where do I have a... Oh, here. Oh, I could have done a better job. I really could have. We could have made some armies. They're winning this. Oh, come on. That was not smart of me at all. Alright, we gotta get some armies going. These guys have 200 health, 230 morale. Those guys actually do more damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 9. Put this guy in charge. So we're going to make a assault fleet here.
The enemy has seized our colony.
That dang wormhole. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, see, now they know I'm coming towards them, so now they're gonna go wreak havoc on these other systems.
Technology discovered.
I am heading this way. So let's take that jerk down. He's running.
Engaging enemy station. Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Look at that. They got 30,000. We have 30,000. But they're winning. Oh no, they're going to take out my Juggernaut. Well, hold on. Hold on. We're taking them down. They're damaging us, for sure.
Fleet lost.
Oh, they got us. Those jerks. I'm so angry because now my other ships are like way down here. And then I gotta get Soul started. We gotta build another Juggernaut. I'm going to guard my system as quickly as I can while I'm waiting for my ships to come up. You can see I got my transport fleet I'm forming.
Ships upgraded.
All of this stupid battle, because that's what the Federation wanted. And are they taking any territory at all? No, they're not. That's what makes this even more annoying. Although so these blue ships are Federation ships. Or alloys. People that are in my Federation. So you can see they have their ships there at the border, which is interesting. I mean, they're at least helping me there. But I gotta come up and deal with this, of course. And I think I saw a message. This one's close to being done. Alright, so now they're just punching all the spots here that are easy. So we now upgraded the Dyson Sphere, which is making even more money. And it's at minus 50%. Now we're making 1,700. There is a Federation tax. That's funny.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Right, so we got this colony. I think we need to do more of the same.
Initiating communications.
So they've taken a lot of systems on their way down. This is the closest I'm at. Let's go ahead and just get up to there. And then I gotta be careful because that's a 32,000 fleet, but they had a 30,000 fleet as well, if you remember. So I charged in with my Juggernaut thinking it was good enough.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Yeah, that's way down there. This is that gateway. So I think what they're trying to say is we're detecting them heading towards the gateway, so they're coming up to join the fight. And here, look, actually we are rumple stomping them. Look, we just took all these from them. And if we did some claims, we can actually claim, you know, their systems. This path here is going to allow them to come through a different way. Where are my fleets? Second fleet is still way down there. What are you doing? They're going to go through the gateway to here, and then they're going to go through the gateway all the way up to there, and then through the gateway all the way to there. Okay, that's crazy cray. I just want you to go here. And apparently that's the quickest way. Third fleet is almost there. And yeah, this is the Pilgrims, which again, I want them to go maybe to there. This is a strength 32,000. It's 2 Titans and a baby dragon. We're going to go ahead and just try to take the systems back one at a time. This is what I'm worried about right here, because this is my my transport fleet, which they can come in and wipe them out. We only got 3 of these completed. That's a 1200 strength. Our starbase is 2.7k, so they are going to have to move more fleets to bust through. So here we go. We wipe that out pretty quick. Oh, those are neutral targets. We don't need to worry about neutral targets. Oh, they're attacking up that way. I need to just get this cleared out.
Initiating communications.
This should be a pretty easy battle. Boom. Done. Now we're going to go up here. This is going to choke them off. So even if they do run up this way, this is how their reinforcements are getting here. Who the heck is upgrading? Oh, Starbase upgraded. Alright, so we took that back pretty easy. So this Starbase, we're going to upgrade right now. While we wait. Then I'll go this way and clear this out. I know they can send reinforcements, I get it, but I need to clear a path so my transport fleet can come through. And this is a 1.8k starbase. Good and done. And then here you could see they came down. This is our transport fleet. I would like them to escape this way. So that means they're going to go through this hole. I want them to get away. And then this, of course, is going to be a bit of a battle. We are damaging them, but they're doing the same. Oh, we're winning. Good job, platform. That's a reflection of our tech being better than them. There's something down here. Okay, so now that we won, these transport fleets are going to head towards there. And I'm going to have him build that research station. And then this, yeah, we're going to clear out the path. Which is now clear. Then we're going to come back to clear out the path the rest of the way. This starbase is back in business. We just did a bunch of upgrades so they don't take it back. They don't have any troops here or here. They just own the outpost. So all I have to do is clear out the outpost. I'll go ahead and continue a deal.
Construction complete.
And yeah, we got our starbase up now. We're going to go ahead and do that. Get the defense grid. Okay, our transport fleet is here, and we're going to have them land their armies, and hopefully we'll win.
Initiating communications. Deploying liberation forces. Initiating communications.
It's a close battle, but I think we're winning.
Technology discovered. Colony conquered.
Alright, so we got our colony back.
Construction complete.
And for whatever reason, those jerks removed one of our... It might have been actually a culture one. Because since they use a different culture than us... Do I really have this as my... So we got a substance abuser running that colony. Well, let's pick... He's level 6, but these ones are level 5. We'll just pick somebody who's not a substance abuser. We could do this to get more fleets, but I'm going to do that, get more... Alright. And as you can see, they wiped everything out here. So I don't have to worry about that border too much. In fact, they're pretty much getting slaughtered. So the other option I have is to go through the portal and go after them. But I'm going to actually go clean this out first. Actually, I got another fleet that can do that. These pilgrims can do that. So instead, I'm going to stay here. And I think we're going to go through the portal. Where is the portal? I know it's here. There we go. So this fleet is 2 Titans and a Dragon, basically. So they got a 15,000 and a 12,000. Alright, this is a pretty evenly matched battle. If there's a way I can not engage so much.
Technology discovered.
I got wiped out. Some of it, I think, is because since I have... It's 2 Titan ships. I mean, they do massive damage. Their fleet strength is going down, down, down. But eventually, if I run out of hull points, then because it's just 2 ships, I mean, one guy dies, and that's like a 50% loss to my strength. It's an interesting situation, but my fleet is retreating, as you can see here. In fact, there they are. So I'm going to go ahead and reinforce the fleet. And then I'm going to let's upgrade our ships, which does require them to go home, and I'm okay with that.
Station under attack.
Some stupid pirates are showing up. Yeah, they're going to get slaughtered. So we're going to have these guys go repair. Oh, I'm maxed out on food. So who just died? A scientist. Where is he at?
Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Oh, this was the battle. I heard a battle sound and then this guy died, and I thought he died because of a battle, and that's what was confusing me. So our second fleet so we gotta go ahead and we're gonna just defend our wormhole.
Technology discovered.
I don't think that my 19,000 can go through and win, but with the starbase that we have, I do believe we can hold. The starbase is not super powerful, don't get me wrong, but it is getting stronger and stronger with every upgrade that completes. And with our ships there, it's just enough extra to put us over the edge. This army damage thing, you saw that we actually lost an army battle, and then we won, and we actually had overwhelming forces, but we barely won. So the army damage, as you can tell, I've been neglecting it, and it almost cost me. I mean, I almost didn't have enough troops to win.
Initiating communications.
Alright, so we got all these guys. They could upgrade, but they're 127,000 strength. This is our main fleet right here.
Initiating communication.
This is the fleet that we lost. And now it's joined together. And it's actually fully upgraded. So we're back to our 33,000. Alright, so we just finished this mega structure. The upkeep is 75, of course. But here you can see our sublight speed, so we're going to move 15% faster. We now have a plus 12 to our defense platforms everywhere. Starbase capacity plus 6, and our naval capacity is plus 150. This is I was poo-pooing it at first because I forgot, but this is actually one of the better ones. We can build more, it's just, you need more alloys, blah blah blah. We finished this one completely. The Dyson Sphere still has 2 more upgrades it can do, but it's already giving us 2k money. So what's next? I mean, we can build more, right? We can build a gateway. The habitat is actually a cheaper one, and it's like a ring world, but just a lot smaller. The mega shipyard is very handy. I mentioned that several times. This one here is super handy because it makes the minerals as ridiculous as the energy. Like, both of these are going to be at like 2K. So you could just do whatever you want. And then you can make as much of these resources as you need, because there's always enough minerals to supply your factories. The Sentry Array is actually a really good one as well. So here you can see we're actually missing the influence. Again, we're actually generating 6 influence right now, but yeah, we'll go ahead and wait for that. And maybe we'll put the Sentry Array in this system. And let's check on our colonies. They're building, building, building. Building, building, building. Oh, we already got to 12. Let's build some strategic resources. Let's build some administrative offices. That's going to make this number go better for us. Our agri world. How did we lose all these buildings? We had this situation. What happened? Oh, that's a new agri world. I see. Let's get rid of one of them. We want the mineral purification. They don't have enough housing. Sector D, we still haven't figured out what we want to do. This one's looking pretty built out.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
We're going to go ahead and get that. And I think this one will just wait to build the rest. Clear that out. Okay, section B, which has all these. We need to get this to 10, but we're going to just build a bunch of chemical plants. Alright. We got our 2 navies here. Let's ruin these guys. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's not what we want to do. The wormhole goes right to there. They don't even have their troops there anymore.
Technology discovered.
Okay, so that's a win. Their science ship is as good as dead. So it's a citadel that's now working for us. Holy cow, they're all the way upgraded to a citadel. They don't have any of the platforms built. Let's get our shields up. Okay, so I'm going to leave this fleet behind to defend. 15.4. But my 100k ships, this looks like that's their capital, so we're going to head that way. And you can see they actually started taking some of the territory here. And then we got territory we took there. That was a pretty easy win. We're going to keep chasing this guy. Done. There's a colony ship here we can take out. This looks like their home world.
Technology discovered.
Let's try to be a little smarter about this. I count 32,000. Yeah, I think we can take them. Let's do it.
Initiating communications.
We got the dragon helping us. Everybody's just running for their lives.
Initiating communications.
We're gonna keep wiping them out. Where are they at here? Soyan. Oh, okay, they came. So my admiral's getting strength upgrades. My admiral died. That's this guy, right? Yes, it is. Why won't you let me select you? Yeah, they're running from us. There goes another fleet of theirs. Okay, so we've taken some damage. We need to be reinforced. If I click on this, they actually will produce the reinforcements at home. But I would like to repair the fleet. So it's going to go, I think, just to there. Because I think you just have to go to a starbase to repair. I think it is repairing. There we go, I'm fully repaired. I could do an upgrade, which I think would take me back to Sol. The reinforcements are on their way, because what happens is the Sol produces the reinforcements, and they literally just travel on their own throughout the galaxy until they reunite with their fleet that they were intended for. So I could actually try to take some colonies, because I still have those troops. So I can come and like land. There should be a... I don't see one per se. Okay. If you've played Paradox games in the past, like EU4 or Hearts of Iron, this is going to make a lot of sense to you. But basically, what it's saying is that they have 41% war exhaustion, we have 24%. When the war exhaustion gets closer to 100%, they're more willing to accept surrender terms. So right now, if I want to impose my ideology on them, they're 286 points away. They're just not ready to accept. Now, for a peace offer, where it's just status quo, they are ready for that. Or they're not ready. Yes, they actually are ready for that. But I don't get to make this because the leader is the Kendra Prime. So they could do a status quo. Now, what status quo does is, the particular war of beliefs here is they're trying to impose ideology. So a status quo is just we go back to the way things were. But if we were actually trying to take systems, like a conquest, status quo would take into account that we've taken over all these systems, and you actually get to keep the ones you have claims on. So those systems really would change hands. And then, of course, a surrender is us surrendering to them, which gives them their ideology, right? So they would be able to impose their ideology on us. And, of course, they're willing to accept that. So right now, we actually achieved enough to get a status quo, but we're trying to get to this, and you can see that it creates a lot of negative points there, because we're demanding surrender, we're demanding unoccupied systems, stuff like that. The war exhaustion is only adding a plus 41. The number of systems that we occupy is only plus 28. Our Navy strength relative is giving us plus 50. And, of course, there's diplomatic acceptance. So, really, all we're trying to do is just push them to 100% war exhaustion. And as that happens, more and more things are going to start going our way. So here it's just trying to explain that attrition is contributing to it. Space battles, and then I think this is explaining our war exhaustion, where we're getting exhausted from. And then here you can see their war exhaustion is 41%, so they're getting it from attrition. Their space battles are definitely hurting them, so is occupation. But remember, we were occupied for a brief period, so that 6% was from us. The space battles, we have lost, a few battles. We lost 52 ships, in fact, it says right there. And then we had 24 occupied systems and 0 occupied planets. So we got an 6% from that. Let's see. That's just like a ticking accumulation. And we lost 8 armies. And that's probably us, again, because of the planet battles. But they lost armies too, but it's not enough to cause war exhaustion. And they have 39 occupied systems and 3 occupied planets. So one of the things we can do is, as you know, I've been taking stuff and I've been wiping them down. They have all these systems of ours occupied. So one of the things I can do is, again, I'm going to leave this fleet behind. I'm going to take my big fleet, and we're just going to reoccupy. So take them back and help the big round thingy, since they're
initiating communications. Initiating
and
communications.
they're taking back the stuff we left behind. So they took this back, they took that back. I mean, the moment I leave, they come in. I mean, AI is always annoying like that. Okay, so we took those two systems back. Now we're going to swing back. And you know what? Since we're coming back, because we have to come all the way down to here to be able to go into this area, we might as well come back and teach those jerks a lesson. And we're getting closer and closer to endgame crisis. So this little war is a fun little exercise, but we're going to have the real thing coming pretty soon. Alright, I have 20,000. Let's get one of these mega structures going. I'm still lacking. Okay.
Technology discovered.
So, yeah, I was going to say, this ship, these are reinforcement ships. So, we got reinforcements, and I'll just go ahead.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Technology discovered.
Oh, our guy died. Oh, the guy that died was the special one. So, give me a second. The curators. There we go. Yeah, so they're being annoying again. As soon as I start going away, they start coming towards. But that's okay. We're gonna just keep our path here, and then our buddies are coming to help. Energy credits are full. Ooh, they actually brought ships here. And we won. We lost nothing. That's good. They lost 5 of 6. I thought I had 2 of these. Oh, these are the Pilgrims. Yeah, these are those special ships that the Fallen Empire gave us.
Technology discovered.
So right now we're just creaming them a bit and then making their war exhaustion go up. I am reinforcing my fleet whenever I can.
Initiating communications.
Trying to merge these guys whenever I can. Let's keep going.
Initiating communications.
So like this guy is not daring to try to... Well, there he is. Alright, so we wiped him out again. This one's a bigger one. Okay, mandate around thingy controls that one. Sorry about that. I had to pause for a bit. You know what, I can do 2 megastructures, so I might as well do this one, because I can afford it, as one of them. And let this continue to build up. They do keep trying to attack me here. So I'm just doing whatever I can to increase their war exhaustion, and also reduce their points. Because since they have all these systems that belong to mandate of round thingy, that is counting against us and actually causing our war exhaustion to go up. And so I'm basically just liberating them. Alright, where's this scientist at? It's that one. Okay. And I've been ignoring this, as you can tell. So they're growing. We still haven't decided what we're doing with this. They're at 2 pops, just sitting around doing nothing. One of the things I can for sure do is get a gene clinic going. And actually, what I could do is... Oh, it only lets me build 1. So I can do a gene clinic and a clone vat. Let's do both. Let's see how that plays out. This one has the gene clinic. We're still building the... Same with that one. Okay. Sometimes you gotta pause and check on your empire here. Alright, our second fleet is the one that's moving around. Third fleet is at home, safe and happy. Our pilgrims. You know what? Our third fleet that's home, I'm going to send them to join the pilgrims, because I don't... Like, I sometimes think we might end up losing. And then the USS Great Reformer is our Juggernaut. Oh, yeah. Let's get that Juggernaut going. Here you can see their ships are moving this way. And we could come down this way, so let's send our Juggernaut that way to help defend.
Ships upgraded.
So those guys can quit being aggressive. I don't know. Oh, that's an unexplored natural wormhole. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Okay, I don't know why my fleet keeps splitting apart. It could be because they're reinforcements that are flying in. I just don't see the reinforcements going through the system.
Initiating communications.
Alright, we got Devil's Maul. There's a whole bunch of stuff here to clean up.
Initiating communications.
You can see they got a lot of their systems are gone. Oh, I keep spending 150. That's my issue. Oh, come on. I wasn't smart about that. I'm just gonna wipe them out as much as I can. And as soon as my Juggernaut gets here, I'll deal with some of this crap going on. We're maxed out on energy credits. Just moving right along. We're 8 years away
Discovered.
from the crisis. And see, you can see their war exhaustion's going up. They have 49 occupied planets, and the number they occupy of us is actually still pretty high, because they're still taking planets as they're rumple stomping this way. Okay, guys. Merge up.
Initiating communications.
This is like playing Risk. I'm clearing out all the countries, and now I'm going to go down into Australia and then bounce my way back out.
Technology discovered. Initiating communications.
Maxed out on energy credits. It's a nice little luxury to have, right? And I gotta quit spending 10k to get 5k, because that spends the influence too, which is what I need to get my next megastructure going. Alright, so got a lot of that liberated. We're coming around this way. Here you can see all of the fleet. So they might be liberating a bunch of stuff too. And then here's our Juggernaut. You can see we have all these systems. They are limited to just these systems. And I know I could wipe them out if I could just turn my fleet around. And I might do that actually pretty soon. I actually want to see something. I've never used those clone bats before. So if we go to the ring world, and then population, yeah, you can see, look, we're assembling Fike 3.0. That's pretty wild. We're actually assembling population. That's cool. So this number should go up pretty rapidly. And then actually this one here, where you have like all the massive farmers, I actually want to replace one of these with a clone vat. And then let's do section B here. We have gene clinics. And then let's also make a clone vat. Now, they're all using 30 food each, so this number is going to drop substantially. But we're fine. I don't think we're at a threat here. And I can always remove the building later. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to get the population to go as quickly as possible. Alright, we got them moving. Our Juggernaut's ready. So what I'm going to do is send the Juggernaut this way.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Okay, so we just finished this, which, again, reduces the starbase upkeep. Defense platform cap is plus 50%. I mean, we could just build a bazillion defense platform. This is the final one. We can't do anything else. So this one here is lets us build the Colossus ship, which is a planet killer type of ship. I don't know we need it. I really don't. This one is a really good one because it gives us another 80 naval capacity, so we could start building our fleets. And then I could really have 2 mega fleets. This, of course, would make our star bases that much more powerful. I don't think we need it. Here we go. We would be able to fight those fallen empires, or those Roman empires. Anything that's awakened, which would be like the Khan or the Gate Builders, we just get huge bonuses against them. Mastery of Nature, Imperial Prerogative, Voidborn would let us have extra habitability and habitats. We got the Arcology, which I was telling you about. Transcendence, Mind over Matter. I actually think we got everything we need. So now it's just a matter of what's going to help us. Like here we can terraform worlds into Gaia planets, which I don't know what that does for us. I'd have to think about it. I'd probably have to look it up. Like a Gaia planet is perfect for you, but I don't think it gives you extra districts or anything like that. That's the thing I'm trying to remember. So yeah, we're either going to build a Colossus ship, which I don't think we need. Although it's like our Juggernaut, just better. And I need to pause real quick, 1 sec. Okay, so we were just talking about the Colossus ship. It's cool, I don't disagree, but I think the naval capacity and fleet command limit is better. Plus 80 is really good. Yeah, we're going to do that. So now we're up to 540 and we have 288. And so one of the things we need to do is we need to get cracking, because the end game is going to come soon. And you know, we can't build... see, we can build one more Titan. I lost one of my Titans. So we're going to build a Titan. We're going to build a couple dragons. And then I want to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I ran out of alloys. So now I can't do a megastructure. I just keep screwing myself over, but that's okay. The megastructure wasn't that important. So this one is still theirs, and that one's still theirs. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish them off. I actually do want to do this now, because I need to get my alloys up. And I also wasn't done with my shipbuilding. There we go. They're doing a big battle there. The guy's running away.
Initiating communications.
I got my 2 fleets.
Initiating communications. Technology discovered.
There we go. We got his ship. We got him up to 61% exhaustion. See, that used to be a minus 200. Now it's only minus 50. And a lot of it is because he had occupied systems that he was demanding. And as long as he controlled them, that was helping him to not want to surrender. But because we're taking them all back, that's actually reducing his negative score and making him more amenable. And I want to make sure we're not too damaged here. We're not. Let's go take on some more ships. And one of my science ships that's doing nothing. Is there one that's closer? I could send him down here to... There was... Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. You can do some research projects. That's a 28k power. That's a big fleet. We got a big fleet too. Alright, that was a big battle, that one right there. I wouldn't be surprised to find out I lost some ships. Yeah, I'm 24% armor on that one. Alright, so let's send them back to repair. They're already repairing.
Technology discovered.
Alright, we're repaired. There's no reinforcements needed? Holy cow, they didn't lose anything. Yep. Now they're trying to come in and be bullies again.
Initiating communications.
And their bullying was very short-lived.
Initiating communications. Technology discovered.
Now we got them up to 76%. I mean, we're just taking everything at will right now. They're crumbling. We're fighting nothing but the Volkstrom here. Now, one thing we're not doing is we should win this. Yep, pretty handily.
Initiating communications.
One thing we're not doing is we don't have like troops taking their planets, which really would increase their war exhaustion by a substantial amount. But we're going to go ahead and continue our destruction. We unlocked a new Federation level. So that means we can go up to medium. I'm going to vote yes. Oh no, I don't want to do that. That's actually a powerful enemy. We'll have him go wipe him out.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Oh, 34,000. This is a big guy. We took some damage there. Alright. Full strength. Yeah, this guy took some damage. We're going to go ahead and let's move him back. It was this one, it's the wormhole. Alright, so we got them up to 80% now, which they're now at -14. And the space battles are definitely exhausting them. They're still holding out though. What do they even have? I guess they have these systems. So we're going ahead. We're trying to take those systems back. Alright. It's eating it. The Stellar Devourer. It's been vanquished. I think we had a scientist coming down here. Have him come down and research that. We did take some damage. We lost some ships. But for the most part, we're done. We just have this up here. Alright, our Dyson structure has been upgraded again. So now we're producing even more money. And I'll go ahead and get that last one going.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Alright, so we had those clones being made. Where are you? Ring World. So we're up to 3. That one's up to 7. Well, there's no shipyard available because this was... That's right. This isn't one of our fleets. Okay, so these science ships that are just sitting around doing nothing. I bet I can have them start surveying.
Technology discovered.
All right, so we are fully repaired. The second fleet could stand some upgrades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to Seoul. We do have a fleet there that we're also building. We built a Titan and some dragons. We got other stuff being built as well. The mega shipyard would come in handy right now. They're at 82% exhaustion.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Special project complete.
Is itself a miniature fusion furnace. Try to reignite the star or harvest the body's energy, which would give us influence, minerals, and money, none of which we need. Let's try to reignite the star.
Initiating communications. Special project complete.
Project was a success. Planets are heating up, reverting to their past forms. Now thawing to reveal a Gaia world. Ripe and ready for colonization. Pretty awesome. Let's go do this time project down here, and we'll come back and survey.
Technology discovered.
Fleet contribution. They want to change it to medium, which will reduce my naval capacity. Gonna vote no. We're getting really close.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, they had dark matter. Interesting.
Initiating communications.
Okay. My Juggernaut needs to finish this off, and then we can... I need to start defending home.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Okay, so to my knowledge, I've taken out all their systems. There's nothing that they have that I'm aware of that's controlled by them anymore. And the fact that they're not at 100% war exhaustion is a little baffling. Unless they went into somebody else's region and started taking stuff up here. I don't think they did. Excuse me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get our Juggernaut also to come back home. Everybody's coming home, and then we can sort out, you know, how to respond to the crisis once it starts happening.
Complete.
I was going to build... Okay, so Science Nexus, We're cranking out the science on our own, so I'm not sure I need to build one of those, although they are awesome. Please take my word for it, they're very good. You can see, look, the Science Nexus Hub produces 100, 100, 100, and when it's fully upgraded, it's 300, 300, 300. That's the same as that Ring World planet that we just built. So very good, and yes, there the matter decompressor will produce 2,000 minerals. Again, very good. You just saw what the strategic coordination did. This one will produce Unity, and just so you know, our Unity is maxed out. Well, you can always use Unity for other things, but our traditions, we finished them. And I did build that one planet that cranked out some Unity points, but beyond that, I was able to completely finish the tradition tree. And that one planet that I dedicated, I did that like mid-game, so it's not like I had to focus on it early. So just to give you a baseline, you do not need to go, balls to the wall about Unity. You do have enough time in the game to get through everything you need to get through. I do recommend, though, that you get that one planet upgraded like I did, because that did produce a lot more Unity as a result. Also, just in fairness, the Dragon origin, the Dragon gives you a lot of Unity through the origin story. So if you went through a different origin, it is possible you would have significantly less Unity at the beginning of the game. Yeah. But anyways, it's a culture thing. You can always control it by making more culture. What else was I going to good at? Oh, that's right. We were looking at megastructures. So if you did have a Unity issue, of course, this would be the juggernaut. I mean, 556 Unity, I'm making 719. So this Mega Art installation, fully upgraded, will produce almost as much as my entire empire. Interstellar Assembly. This is, that little symbol you see there under effects is your diplomatic weight. So basically, if you fully upgrade it, you're going to get 40% bonus to your diplomatic weight, and then you get a +2 envoys. So this is a diplomatic kind of item. The gateway, I believe, obviously it's instantaneous travel to other gateways. I think you have to build both gateways. I mean, it's cheap. You can see it's 2,500. You build a gateway here, you build a gateway somewhere else. 2,500 on each end, and then you're done. Century Array, like I said, that's one I was planning on doing next. That lets me see the galaxy. We did a Dyson Sphere, and you actually got to see a ring world. We didn't have to build it. So let's try a Century Array. We just have to pick a planet, so we'll pick this one, and we'll get that started.
Survey complete.
So now we got 2 megastructure projects going again. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get some more alloys going. Alright, so we won the war. Mandate of Round Thingy gets this system. We get the Dangar and LR9 Singularity, because those were the only ones we made claims on. So we ended up getting both of these. So I probably should have made some more claims, but that's okay. We're now the president again. Where is this at? Oh yeah, I got guys. Look, I have science explorers exploring all the way on the other end of the galaxy now. That's fine.
Initiating communications.
So, see these military fleets? These are Federation fleets when they have the 5 stars. So we can control them because we're the president. It's an interesting thing here because there's a whole bunch of them. So I just want to get them somewhere. Let's send them all back. so we can merge them. Okay, so from a development perspective, we have
Initiating communication.
our Sol Station has a giant queue of ships he's still trying to build. Right now, he does 3 at a time. You know what? We probably should have built the Shipyard. But I'm doing 3 battleships here. Also, from a Federation perspective, we give the cartel of Zetherius. Sure. Let's get these guys in too. Are they already in? No.
Survey complete.
They won't accept now. Sure, free migration. I'm at a point where I don't care about a lot of this stuff anymore. I actually wanted to change that technology. Which one was it? This one? The dark matter thrusters. That's the one we want. The dark matter, you can see we have 6.7 thousand of it. The volatile motes we need to build. So this guy, he has unemployment. So what are we going to do? Are we going to build more of those? We might build those just because they use the crystals. Or we could just do a bunch of city segments. That doesn't use any of the special resources. City segments don't benefit us too much. Let's do moats. Here, we got an upgrade we can do, and once that's done, we should be able to build our chemical plants. Aliens build a mega structure, I see. I've seen that symbol before and I didn't know what it meant. Okay, we're at 2401 and there's no endgame crisis. So, whatever the trigger is, it hasn't happened yet.
Initiating communications. Technology discovered. Survey complete. Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Okay. You can see we're getting a lot of repairs going on here.
Technology discovered.
So this right here, that's the Federation fleet there. Actually, there's some mandate around thingy there too. Interesting. You can see all these ships are coming in. Wonder where they're coming from. Oh, these are all Federation ships, I see. Okay, so we got to sort all this out. We're gonna remove the Federation ships. Wish there was an easier way to do this. We're going to take our own ships and just get them out of there.
Initiating communications.
Okay, then we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Pilgrims. Get rid of the Second Fleet and merge those two.
Survey complete.
And then these guys we're going to merge down to one fleet. It's important. And then let's go ahead and upgrade him. Let's look at our fleets again. So we're going to have everybody that's part of the Federation go there. What the heck is that? That's one of mine? Why is he all the way over there? Then we're going to move my fleets back.
Initiating communications.
Because as you know, our fleets
Initiating communications.
are still being built.
Initiating communications.
We're down to cruisers now. We're doing 3 at a time. The Century Array is 84%
Initiating
complete.
communications.
I don't know where my other construction ships went. One's up there. One's down there. Get rid of the Pilgrims.
Survey complete.
Go ahead and merge. Alright, so we finished the Century Array. Yeah, it looks like we gotta finish the hub now.
Initiating communications.
What's the reason? I didn't read that enough. Now all of a sudden they don't like us? Thing is we can take them on. Their fleet power is unknown. They do have a superior technology though. So now That's these dudes down here. They're not very big. So if they do start taking us, they would conquer, and then they're going to hit our big starbase right here. So we can still... 1, 2... and 6 more. And then... Alright, so then these guys, I still want to merge them all.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Has now been completely enveloped by a Faconian Dyson sphere. We've achieved what only a handful of star vampires in history can imagine. The total subjugation of a star. I've never fully built. You just saw the achievement appear. Because I don't need it. It's generating so much money. I just don't need it. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's build another one. But this time we're going to build the shipyard. And we're going to do it right here on that planet. Alright, so I know for sure I can't merge these pilgrims with anybody. They're like their own little thing. So let's push them down to there. Although we do have a sky dragon with them somehow. So maybe I'm wrong about that. Alright, so, okay. This is... the robots are rebelling against the mandate of round thingy. So the humans versus, or the whatever species, versus the robots. So this is that civil war. It's actually a robotic civil war. So they apparently weren't giving them equal rights. And yeah, they did rise up. And you're going to see all kinds of nastiness. Mandate around thingy is going to start splitting up.
Initiating communications.
Alright, where are you? Way down there. So, we were asking about the Gaia Worlds. See, so you get 10% extra resources from jobs. You do get a 10% bonus to your happiness. And then, because of the natural beauty, you'll get another 5%. So yeah, your happiness will be better, and you also get some more resources. I don't think it made a difference to the districts, though. But, yeah.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Survey complete. Technology discovered.
Alright, so we're over our naval capacity, and I'm still building more ships. What that's going to do to us is it'll make... we're going to start losing money. But I am generating 3,000 extra credits right now, so...
Technology discovered.
It's not as big of a deal
Initiating communications.
as it would have been, you know, maybe a while ago. Alright, so they got 9 people.
Initiating
7,
communications.
6. So yeah, we're still just waiting. We're losing
Initiating
31
communications.
volatile motes, which is a lot. They're up to 6.
Initiating communications.
Oh, they can build another district. We're only losing 1. So, the one thing we were losing, we're not even losing anymore, technically. Yeah. We're really just waiting for this endgame crisis, and I don't know why it hasn't triggered yet. Is there a way to look at my game settings? I don't know if there is. I mean, that wouldn't... Oh, yeah, it is. No, it's not.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Alright, pirates sighted. I got 6,700 strength going on. I'll put 3 more there just for good measure. Those pirates aren't going to survive anything. Alright, so what it's saying is our megastructure, we now have a base intel level of 10. So we're starting to see the whole galaxy.
Initiating communications.
And these crusaders here, like, look at that. That's an army, or a navy fleet, with 58,000, 45,000, 45,000, 30. I mean, that's several 100,000. So we have to, like, be really, really careful. As much as we think we're powerful, they're still more powerful than us. And I do have the Federation fleet, which is 100,000, and then my fleet, which is 100 plus another 100. So I actually have 300,000 strength, but still have to be very, very careful. And I don't know what it is that I need to reinforce, but let's go ahead and do that. And of course my
Initiating communications. Initiating
my soul station is in overdrive. We're down to the destroyers now. So these should be pretty quick.
Establishing colony.
Hostile fleets. Where? Oh, this is our explorers again. Our star bases can definitely use some upgrades. So we got our Yaman station. We built it. I don't even know where it is. I built it and I never even put anything in it. We'll go ahead and do that. Our Hirma. We did the exact same thing. Holy cow. Good thing those guys never attacked us. Alright, so this one is truly a trade hub. I did upgrade a lot of this. So it's pretty powerful. It's got a 14k strength. This one, also a trade hub. I think I built it to do that. Who just died? I don't need to beef it up too much, because even if I do lose this system, I got another starbase right behind it. So I'm going to leave that one be. This one, yep, it's just our standard. This one, also standard. Mandate around thinking he's not attacking us. This one should be another protection one, basically protecting against pirates. Same here. We can do... same thing. So we got a lot of pirate protection ones we built, of course. We'll go ahead and upgrade those. This one is pretty upgraded, but we're going to round it out. I'm okay with this. And let's upgrade it as well, because this is where our wormhole is, so we want to protect that one. The AI will do stupid things and I won't be paying attention. This one actually doesn't have any defenses. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it. I'm almost to a citadel with this one. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it. I got plenty of resources. Paragear Station is already a citadel. 1, 2, and 6 more of those. This thing is going to be a beast. It's already a 73,000 strength. And I'm going to be adding more. Holy cow. Alright, Othriga. Now this one might actually see some action. We're going to go ahead and upgrade. I thought for sure, yeah, we're building a command center. And then the last but not least is this one, which is we upgraded it to a citadel, largely to just protect against pirates. I'm going to go ahead and do a defense grid. And my reason is, since it's a citadel, I have 0 of 41, and we're just going to crank out a bunch of those. Now our energy credits are full, and we're just going to go bing, buy some of those.
Science ship under fire.
Yeah, that's
Ships
science ship.
upgraded. Technology discovered.
Oh, our mega shipyard is finished. Okay, so that would be... Where is it? Oh, it's just a framework. Now we need the 10,000. Yeah, those guys are jerks. Let's sell. Sell.
Initiating communications.
Sell.
Initiating communications.
Sell. Sell. And buy. That was all that was just for 2,500.
Construction complete. Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Initiating
go.
communications.
We got our 10,000.
Initiating communications.
Alright, what's going on? No. No. Yeah, go away. Alright, so as far as military fleets go, it's telling us we're short again.
Construction complete. Technology discovered.
Alright, so our shipyard's doing nothing right now. Man, what is with the reinforce? It's saying I have everything I need to have. What's it building? 2 destroyers, huh?
Technology discovered. Initiating communications. Construction complete. Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Okay, so
Initiating communications.
let's do some upgrades. We should probably look to see
Construction complete.
what our ships even have. Like the ion cannon is just this big beam. There's our Juggernaut. I don't think much has changed there. We do have the sapient computer.
Construction complete.
The Stormfire autocannon.
Ships upgraded.
Looks like it's a little better than the Gauss cannon. But that large Gauss cannon looks pretty darn good.
Initiating communication.
Guess there's a kinetic artillery. Interesting. I don't see anything. Alright, let's get this upgraded.
Ships upgraded.
Alright, what's going on? I don't think I really care about the trading union. But let's get all these upgraded. And let's get some moats going. And then we got our ring world up to 8. That one's at 11. Let's get those upgraded. They're up to 16. And you can see, like, this is what produces the moats. Only 1 out of 6 is actually working there. I only have 2 and 3 working at these. I am working hard on the reproduction clinic. And then the researchers are only half. I mean, there's just so much more. They're not even remotely full on population.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Colony established.
Yeah, and I got colonies going. Don't even care about my colonies anymore.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
So our sentry did upgrade. Okay, how's it improving our view? So now you can see, like, all the ships are over here, right? So the top half of the galaxy, and then, like, this corner is the only corner we can't see. But see how we can see everybody? That's what the sentry upgrade did. It's basically like a radar. So we could see that there's a big group of mineral jerks here. There's a whole bunch of raiders there. We can even see into some of this.
Construction complete. Technology discovered.
The Omni data bank we can't see yet,
Initiating communications.
but we can see all of their.
Initiating communications.
And then these DAR integrators, which is the robots, is tearing up the mandated round thingy so far, which is fine. I don't care about them at all. Don't intend to help them. Alright, one of our governors died. We got a lot of guys available.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Construction complete. Ships upgraded.
Okay, so our
Ships upgraded.
shipyard is complete. I mean, let's put it.
Ships upgraded.
So the battleship takes 251 days at the Mega Shipyard, and the Sol Station, the same battleship. Actually, it takes 222. Hold on, what's going on? Maybe it's because it's not fully upgraded. I'm telling you, the Mega Shipyard used to be awesome. That's actually slower than our current one. Okay, but we have our ships here. And let's go ahead and move the Federation ships in, because they need to be upgraded. And look at the Mega Shipyard. See how it's got like all these parallel...
Discovered.
Now, I think I picked the poor spot to build the Mega Shipyard, because now the Sol Shipyard's not doing anything. But that's fine. You could go to either one and decide how you're going to build what. The Mega Shipyard, I believe, can produce... Okay, they can't do the Dragon. I thought they could do the Juggernaut and the Titans, but maybe they can't do that either. But it is still a beautiful thing. Alright, so we got that going.
Initiating communications.
Alright, come on, Endgame Crisis, let's go!
Initiating communications.
I
Initiating
mean,
communications.
my naval capacity is full. I really can't, Aliens just built a gateway. Not surprised there. You can see our Mega Shipyard is just going crazy. So if you come down here, you could spend Unity to get these bonuses. I actually forgot to even show that to you. Vote to disable free migration. Alright, so let's go to Edicts. Because we discovered all the traditions, you might think, okay, well, what's the point of Unity? Well, what they did was they created these things. So this one is 15 years, 6 months. You get 5 extra influence. So if we're still needing more influence, that gives us a +5. So we'd be producing +12. This will increase our naval capacity by 20%. So I actually may want to do that one. Monthly minerals, 33%. Governing shift, megastructure build speed, +50%. And then I can build a third megastructure, because you can get a +1. This is actually a good alternative if you don't want to spend a transcendent ascendancy perk on being able to build an extra megastructure. This is more or less the same thing. Starbase upgrade speed, so you can get your starbases cranking out if you know you're being under attack. This one's good for ship builds, but it's only in a defensive war. We can give you more bonus to our science. So actually, the Grand Fleet one sounds fantastic. So I just spent 55,000. And by the way, these ones, anything that doesn't cost influence doesn't count against your limit. I wish the game was a little more clear about that, because it says you got 1 of 1, but these ones down here don't count towards your total. Only the ones with the gavel. So we could do an education campaign, for example, or even a recycling campaign. And since we have the money, we'll turn both of those on. This number should go up. And yeah, we got all these bonuses we can give to our ships. And even this one, the megastructure build speed, that one expired too. So we've been waiting a lot longer than we needed to.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
What else do I need?
Communications.
I need more moats. But I have a feeling that once my population... Well, here we go, the Galactic Stock Exchange. That just gives me more money. The trade value is 79 though. This would pump it up to another 20%. Sure, let's build it just so we could say we did. Unemployed.
Ships upgraded.
Especially here. Let's get a gene clinic going. Let's get all of our buildings going. Up to 9. There's magic number 10. And again, there's 118 jobs and we're not even filling them.
Ships upgraded.
Instead of building all those farms, I should probably be building a whole bunch of cloning bats. So, for example, replace this.
Technology discovered. Log updated.
Alright, I gotta slow down. Okay, I think I can only build one of these. Because I'm trying to build another one and it's not letting me. Yeah, so I can only build one. Okay, my thoughts were, okay, well, let's replace all of these with just cloning vats and just have an army of clones coming out. Let's get our population up big time and then worry about giving them jobs. But it doesn't work that way.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
Alright, so our mega shipyard.
Initiating communications.
Now builds that battleship in 213. So it's better. Remember it was 250 before, so it got a little bit better. Upgrade it again. I'm really sorry. Oh, look, we're at war. I didn't even realize. Oh, I guess we're at war with those robots. Good thing I knew. Good thing I went down and helped them. I think they're doing fine on their own. Let's see if we can get these guys to join us finally. They're not willing to. Oh, we must be at peace. That also hurts. All right, I would like to show you the endgame crisis because there's not much else to show you about this game with this particular. Like the next thing to show you would be to start a new game with a completely different race, like a corporation or a hive mind or a robot, thing, and then like show you how it plays a little differently. Some of the core mechanics are always the same: expand, expand, expand. Explore, explore. All that's the same. Everything that I showed you will work no matter what game you play. The things you have to pay attention to is like if you're a lithoid, you don't eat food. Excuse me. So you may have to adjust your strategy because minerals are going to be very important to you. And like I didn't build the matter decompressor that generates 2,000 minerals, but guess what? If you were a lithoid, guess what's the first thing you're going to build? Is a megastructure. I would certainly build one of those because that's going to feed all my people. There's playing as a isolationist. There's, every one of those gives like a slightly different flavor. The narration or the narrative to the game is more or less the same. The events that pop up are numerous. A lot of the events that we saw, I've seen before. So when you play this game enough, you're going to start seeing them over and over. Like I knew that one factory ate the population, but I didn't know what happened if you let them keep eating the population. And eventually that factory did settle down, and it's fine. Like we didn't have to do anything else with it. It just ate 2 or 3 population. I always destroyed the factory after it ate the first one and said, screw you, I don't need you. I've been playing around with cloning, as you can see. So I'm using that to try to get my population to grow faster. I didn't do that before. I just let the population grow naturally. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Actually, while I'm talking, I should let the game run. The biggest thing, just as in general, is trying new things, see how that plays out. Like I said, there's a strong narrative to the game. The different origins you choose will have different stories that go with it. And I assure you, you're going to have a L-gate that's going to ruin your day along the way. But so I would love to show you all those things. I'm continuing to play this game because I'm trying to show you the end game. The end game crisis is a very big deal, and it's nothing to laugh about. And in fact, like one of the end game crisis people, one of the things I do is I use the Google to go to the wiki, and for example, some of the end game crisis they have no shields, so the enemy fleets have no shields. So what we would do is we would pause the game, go to our mega shipyard and our ship designer, and since we know they have no shields, we would choose, like for example, that one does plus 50% shield damage. Well, the Gauss cannon sucks then against that type of enemy. So we would switch them to right here, where it does minus 50% shield damage, but plus 50% armor and hull. These neutron launchers are way better than the Gauss cannon. And then the gamma laser here, the same. So we would get rid of all of our Gauss cannons and customize our ships to be tailored to do the maximum damage against the type of endgame crisis enemy we're going to be up against. I'm not smart enough to tell you which ones are which. I can tell you that, for example, here we know what kind of fleets are coming. So there's the Pretheran Scourge, and then we know that there's the Sentinel Order, and you can see like these fleets have shields, right? Shield, 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 armor. So you can see what kind of fleets they have, and in here there's no shields. It's all biology. So you want to, that's what I mean. So that's this one. We would get rid of the one type of weapons and switch to the other. And down here, they have psionic shields. And so right here, it'll even tell you, unbidden ships are heavily shielded and have no armor. So using fleets with only kinetic weapons, right? So there I want to use the kinetic weapons, the Gauss cannons. Here, they're heavily armored, attack with missiles and strike craft. Okay, and then if you go up to here, the Prethran Scourge. What do? They just change their... It's immortal, never die. Each fleet. Soft chewing sounds are heard in the background. That's funny. I don't think I ever fought these guys. I think I did with my son, and then he wiped them out, and I didn't even help him. So I would use... So these guys are, of course, trying to wipe us out. I don't know about, like... what the biodrive does. But that's fine. We'll figure it out. Let's get back here and unpause. I'm 3 hours in, and we still haven't triggered the end game. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I might even let this run a bit before I start the video next one, because I don't want to bore you.
Initiating communications.
But yeah, so far you've seen a complete game, and all I'm doing is just when I max out resources, I'm buying alloys so I can continue to build megastructures. That's really my strategy right now, is I'm just getting megastructures in place because they're very helpful. This one's 30 days away. Let's go ahead and wait for that. And boom. There's still another upgrade? Holy cow. Alright, so we got a third upgrade, and now you can see the fleets are starting to show up here. There's the Valiant warrior clans. So the whole galaxy is now exposed. These guys still don't like us, but screw them. Okay, so they built a gateway. And that gateway goes over to here. Interesting. So they would invade here and then come into us that way? Well, that's actually a pretty nasty little trick. I'm going to upgrade our starbase over there. Dar integration's wiped out.
Technology discovered.
Oh, we ran out of motes. Look at that.
Technology discovered.
Yes, let's get them in.
Initiating communications.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome.